Well, it's cold, hell is hot. Prosper in the law, call it jackpot. Never sell your soul, this is food for thought. Martyr for the Lord, Hebrew juggernaut.
So what would you consider yourself? What is your nationality? You don't have a nationality? So if you were asked what you are, what would you say? What would you describe yourself as?
Oh, you're saying like if I'm saying black,
right. Right. What do you consider yourself?
I just consider myself powerful.
You consider yourself powerful. So, okay, sisters are listening to them. What's going on, sisters? How y'all doing? Let me ask y'all sisters a question. The same question I asked the brother. What do y'all consider yourselves? Your nationality?
I'm spiritual. I don't know what.
That's not a nationality.
It's not, but I don't consider myself a race, so to speak.
So you don't belong to a nation of people.
No, I understand that underneath my avatar there is a soul, and that's what lives on forever. Right now, what we experience is the present moment.
Okay, but I'm just like let's keep it here.
I understand. Listen, I'm there and here. I can't keep it here when I'm there and here.
Well, okay, so I'm just trying to dialogue and relate on a certain level. So the level I'm trying to start off with is here. What is your bloodline? Where do you descend from?
Cuban. My parents are Cuban.
That's simple. Okay, and yourself, Jamaican. All right. So you would be from the tribe of Manasseh, and you would be from the tribe of Benjamin. You would be from the tribe of, I believe, Judah. Are you so-called African American?
You mean the lost tribe?
Right. Well, I'm just trying to find out if you're so-called African American.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
So Haitian, what that mean?
You're Haitian. Yeah. You're from the tribe of Levi. Right. So here's the thing: you are all God's chosen people. You all descend from a tribe, one of the 12 tribes of Israel, right? Deuteronomy 76 real quick. So you got to understand that the Most High God, He thinks about us differently than everybody else on the planet. So they tell us what? All men are created equal, right? So why did your people go into slavery? 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 If we all created equal, how come everybody didn't go into slavery?
Right.
How come when you go into
indoctrination?
I got a question. Why are we trying to like forget about that?
Why would we forget about that?
I mean, okay. Listen. Okay.
Hold on.
Let me say something.
Well, this is why
we told him. He said from this point on, from your birthright, all your nations after you will suffer.
Well, no, that's not. No, in Deuteronomy 28, that's when we get the curses, and we'll go over that. But what were you saying? I'm gonna address what you're saying.
Okay. Slavery happened all the way back there, right?
Okay.
I don't know nothing about slavery. Okay. But listen, my parents went through building. I can't even say that. Listen, I can't even say my parents went through it because like my parents don't talk about slavery.
I got you. So let me ask you a question. You celebrate 4th of July?
What's there to celebrate about?
I'm just asking. Do you celebrate 4th? You go do fireworks and stuff like that? You participate? You celebrate? Do you acknowledge it?
I
what is
that,
okay?
There's like there's 4th of July. The word there's the word of it.
So now let me ask you a question. The whole country of America celebrates the 4th of July. That happened. The independence happened in 1776. So did America forget about that?
But like at the same time, everybody got their celebration. Like you guys have the carnival, right? Jamaicans got the carnival. Like you guys celebrate that. White people, they got 4th of July.
Right, and a plethora of other things. But here's the point I'm trying to make. Nobody else forget about their history. Why do we got to forget about ours? You should not think like that. We should forget about who we are and what we went through.
But like we got Juneteenth, right? Like we got that.
What is Juneteenth?
Like, bro, listen, we got all.
Even learn about Juneteenth is the question.
It was about what you call it because
read that.
Nobody else had nothing to do.
Listen to this, brother. I want you to understand something because you need to know how powerful you are as a young so-called black man.
No, I know how powerful I am, but
you don't know according to the Bible. Read that.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people,
right?
Unto the Lord thy power. The Lord thy power hath chosen thee.
He did what?
Chosen thee.
God chose us, right? Read.
To be a special people.
God chose us to be what?
To be a special people.
To be what?
A special people.
God chose us to be special. Read.
Unto himself. Above all people.
No, equal to.
Above all people.
No, all men were created equal.
Above all people.
So God chose us to be special above all people where?
That are upon the face of the earth.
Did anybody ever hear this in church?
Yes.
Because they never told us this. They never
No,
told
I heard
me this
it.
in church.
I heard it in the Christian version of the Bible. I heard it in the Christian version.
They never told us
no,
that. So let me ask you a question. How did your
I heard that in the Christian version of the Bible. I heard that. Above all people, I heard that in the Christian Bible.
How did you?
I heard that part. I heard that part. Look, what you reading out of? What you reading out of? The King James Version? Hold on. I get you. But what he reading out of? You reading out of the King James Version?
It's crazy.
I heard that part.
My mother's great.
I heard that part.
So now your foreparents that were in Peru and Jamaica, how did they get to Peru and Jamaica? How did that happen?
Through slave ships.
Through slave ships, right?
I know that.
You know that. That's good, sister, that you know that. You know that too, right?
That's the doctrine.
Because a lot of our people don't want to get that or they
doctrine.
forget it or whatever the case might be. So let me get that. Deuteronomy, because you got to understand, right? Let me get Deuteronomy 1:1. You hold Deuteronomy, you get Deuteronomy 28:15. What I want to explain to you, right? God just said he has a chosen people.
18:15.
He said that this chosen
He said,
people.
no, he said Deuteronomy
Well, listen, sis, I want to explain something to you. I want to teach you
know.
something. So he said that we're above everybody, right?
Right.
So now let's find out why we're not currently in that position.
Okay.
Deuteronomy 1:1, right? So let me ask you a question. Let me get a quick question to see if you guys your knowledge. Are you guys familiar with Moses
We know Moses.
and how Moses split the Red Sea?
We know how he's
Y'all be
Remember that?
telling me to stay, but why y'all using the Bible to tell me as a black queen, as a black woman, that that is my
Are you black,
book?
sister?
Yes, we are.
What do I look like? Am
No,
I
no,
not
no,
a
no,
Christian?
no, no.
Am I not
No,
a
no.
slave?
Hold on. Don't tell me because you wearing black that I'm a black sister.
What I'm asking you.
Don't tell me because you wearing black because I'm a black
Bring it
sister.
down a little bit. Let me ask you
I'm
something.
bringing it down.
Let me ask you something.
Why are we reading that book?
But you're identifying me as a black sister.
No, I'm not. I'm telling you that you're not black. I'm
not
telling you
black.
that
No, he didn't say that.
I told you that you were God's chosen people.
I know that already.
But black is a color out of a crayon.
Because I already identified with your
All right, so read Deuteronomy 1:1. Read that.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1 and verse 1.
Hold on, hey.
Hold on.
Hey, listen,
Deuteronomy
listen.
verse
Bible
1.
are you reading?
Hold on. Deuteronomy.
It don't matter.
Hold on. King James Version.
So let me get Deuteronomy 1:1.
Yes.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 1.
King
These be the
James.
words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Right.
Sister,
Hold on.
listen,
Right.
Can we do something?
You right.
Hold on,
Because
sister,
Deuteronomy
sister,
verse
sister.
1.
We just need a little bit of order because we
Sis, back up from
We just want to dialogue.
Back up.
It's difficult.
Not gonna.
It's
But
difficult.
listen, you're yelling. Back up.
It's difficult to talk when everybody's screaming. So let's, sister, listen. It's difficult to dialogue when everybody's talking. So let's have some order. I'll talk. You talk. I'll talk. Y'all talk. Can we do that? All right. If you have a question, just hold it for a second. Let me get my point out, and then you can get your point out, and I'll answer any question you have. Okay?
No, he's not white.
I'm just saying. Okay. So now. Let's get Deuteronomy 1:1. So listen up.
Deuteronomy
No,
1:1.
hold your questions. I got you. Yeah.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1 and verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
So these words Moses was speaking to the children of Israel after he split the Red Sea. They ran through the Red Sea. Hold on, sister. Hold on, sister. You don't have to comment after every word.
Okay.
After he split the Red Sea, the children of Israel ran through the Red Sea. So now that's the audience. The children of Israel and Moses is speaking. Give me Deuteronomy 28:15.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 15. But it shall come to pass,
Right.
if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments,
Right.
and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses,
All these what?
All these curses.
Now, audience, is a curse a good or a bad thing?
Okay, fuck the audience.
It's
Can
a
you
bad
tell
thing.
me? I want to know what is
Salam.
Control all of this back here, bro. I don't know what's going on.
Y'all, listen. First of all, back up a little bit.
The curse is a bad thing.
Thank you.
Curse is a bad thing.
Okay, good. That's all I wanted to know. Hey, sis.
Deuteronomy.
Is a curse a good or a bad
The
thing?
curse is
Okay, so
a
he
bad
just says,
thing.
if we didn't listen to the words of God and do them, all these curses, read,
But I just have questions.
right?
curse shall thou be in the city.
Now, when you go throughout the city of Fort Myers, when you go through the bad neighborhoods, the poor neighborhoods, what people are in those neighborhoods? Black people, right? Spanish people, right?
I have other
And then when you go to the, I got you, sis. Let me explain my part. When you get to the richer side, right? The wealthier side, who's there? Predominantly.
white people.
Right, so understand these curses are the curses that will identify God's chosen people today. Right? So it says, cursed shall we be in the city, and cursed shall we be. Read the next one.
Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field.
Now, who was cursed in the cane fields? Who was cursed in the tobacco field? Who was cursed in the cotton field?
Let me kill that.
Who was cursed in those fields, sister?
As we come,
who was cursed in those
as
fields?
we come and as we go.
Right?
As we come and as we go.
Deuteronomy 54.
Deuteronomy 28 and 54. Let me.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 54. So that the man that is king among you is very delicate. His eyes shall be evil towards his brother.
So now, that's where you get the term black on black crime. Because a brother's eye is evil against his own brother. Right? Right, so what is that called? Black on black crime, right? So we have that, right?
Hold on, preacher.
His eye shall be evil towards his brother, right? Read on.
I'm Jamaican and British.
Read on.
My parents
Towards his
paid
brother and toward the wife of his bosom.
Towards the wife of his bosom as well, right? Meaning that the man will get along with his woman. Read on.
my
Towards the remnant of his children.
When I read
which
this,
he shall lead.
my
Towards the
class,
remnant of his
it
children.
didn't apply to me like it
We
applied
got
to
so
white
many
people.
side conversations going on.
So
This
that
is
is what was
insane,
throwing
right?
me off. I'm not paying any attention to this, but when it came down to me studying this Bible, I've read this Bible back to front 3 times because I went to Christian school for 6th grade to 8th grade. I read this Bible back and forth. So this Bible, while I feel like you guys are very respectful and I agree with everything that you're saying, don't use this book. We didn't write this.
Israel would be cursed in the city, in the
Fuck
field.
Deuteronomy.
Right?
We didn't write this. So because I don't respect it, I apologize. But I respect you as a man.
Remnant of his children, which he shall lead.
Now, how many of us grew up in fatherless homes?
As a man telling me not to touch.
Right, so this is a curse that will be on the children of Israel, right?
Because
and towards the remnant of his children, these are curses that are going to be on us. Now, let's get 28 and 68.
No, you just
listen to this, because this is the kicker right here.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Because you're not really
With ships.
Okay, so how did you say your foreparents got to Jamaica?
You're not really out here to
With
collect
ships,
God's
right?
people.
This is
Because
the curse that would happen to us. He said he was bringing us back into Egypt. Now, when it says bring us back into Egypt, that means that we will go back into slavery. When we were in Egypt, we were serving hard bondage under Pharaoh, right? Which is why Moses was like, let my people go, right? Read it. Just to prove it.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 2. I am the Lord thy God,
right?
Which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
Out of the land of Egypt, read.
Out of the house of bondage.
So the land of Egypt is synonymous with bondage. So he says, I will bring you into Egypt or bondage again with ships, right? Now, what people went into slavery on ships? Our people. Her people, you know, Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, Mexicans, Jamaicans, Haitians, right? Read on.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. By the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again.
Right?
And there ye shall be sold.
You shall be what?
You shall be sold.
What happened to us when we got off the boat, sis? Right? Read.
Unto your enemies.
Unto who?
Unto your enemies.
And you know who we sold to. Who we sold to? Right, you hear what the Bible calls it? What it calls it?
Unto your enemies.
Right, and we know that there are enemies because they persecute us to this day. Right? All the way from Emmett Till way back, all the way up to right now. Eric Garner, right? George Floyd, all of that stuff, right? Read on.
For slave man.
For what?
For slave man.
And what else?
And slave woman.
Because that's what we were. Read on.
And no man shall buy.
Meaning no man will have the power to redeem us out of this bondage. Right? We had to go through this because we wrote God's commandments. Right? So let me get 2 Maccabees chapter 1 and verse 27 real quick. 2 Maccabees 1 and verse 27. Right? So what you got?
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner.
Right, so an ox is a strong, dumb animal. Read on.
And the donkey his master's crib. But Israel.
But who?
But Israel.
Called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Read.
But Israel doeth not know.
We don't know. So a dumb animal knows where he comes from. But Israel don't know where we come from. We have no clue. Let her go. That's your friend? Oh, okay, my bad. She okay?
Where you going? Where you go? Pista, where you going? Kendra didn't go that way. I don't want to.
Okay.
So I just want to keep an eye on her. I have y'all.
We have service tomorrow from 12:30 to 3 if you want to come through.
Tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm free the weekend of the 27th.
That'll be perfect. Come through, sis. Somebody, well, just our numbers is on the back, so hit us up. So that way you can get address. I'm Captain Zamar, and that's Captain Kadash. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You good, sis.
No
We
worries,
appreciate you
good.
listening. Read that.
The book of 2 Maccabees, chapter 1 and verse 27. Gather those together.
Do what?
Gather those together.
That are scattered
from us.
Right. So we got brothers and sisters that are scattered from us. Everybody that we're out here teaching, trying to reach with the word, right? The Bible is commanding us to gather them together, right? The ones that are scattered from us, the ones that are uncircumcised, the ones that are not keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. That's why we're out here. We're out here to gather those that are scattered from us. Even though you're standing right next to us, you're still so far from us. You're so far from the Most High. You're so far from His grace and His mercy because we're scattered in doctrines. We're scattered in Christianity, in being a Muslim, in Buddhism. We're scattered by all of these doctrines, right? Read on.
Deliver them that serve among the heathen.
Do what?
Deliver them that serve among the heathen.
We got to deliver our people that serve among the heathen. How are we delivering our people? John 8:32. How are we delivering our people that serve among the heathen? We bringing out the word, right? We getting our people to understand who they are, right? They have freedom once they know this truth, because we've been told lies. Ephesians 6 and 11, 6 and 12, 6 and 11. We've been told lies all of our lives. We've been told lies for generations, right? Y'all come and hear the word real quick. Come hear the word, family. This is a family affair. We got love for y'all, right? We out here to teach our people, right? Read that.
The book of John, chapter 8 and verse 32. And ye shall know the truth.
And what?
And ye shall know the truth.
Read.
And the truth shall make you free.
Right, so the truth is going to make you free. The truth is going to make you free in a few ways. How is the truth going to make you free? You won't be calling yourself black no more. You won't be calling yourself Puerto Rican, Haitian, Dominican no more, right? You're going to be calling yourself the sons and daughters of the true and living power. You're going to be calling yourselves Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Ephraim, Zebulun, Issachar. You're going to be calling yourself by your chosen name. And how else are you going to be free? You're going to be free from the penalty of sin, right? Which is death. You're going to be free from that. You won't have to deal with that no more. Why? Because you're going to be walking in the law, statutes, and commandments. Read that.
Just the book of Ephesians, chapter 6, verse 11. Put on the whole armor of the Most High.
No, go up one.
Finally, my brethren.
Go ahead.
Come on. Verse 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Most High.
Do what?
Be strong in the Most High. And in the power of His might.
Right.
Put on the whole armor of the Most High.
We got to put on the whole armor of the Most High God. Read on.
That you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
That's what I want. I will keep going the next one. That's what I really want.
1 second.
For we wrestle not against flesh and blood.
We do what?
For we wrestle not against flesh and blood.
Deuteronomy 18 and 19 first. She say she read tarot cards, right?
Give me that.
Deal with divination.
Deuteronomy 18 and 19.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 18 and verse 19. And it shall come to pass that whosoever will not hearken unto my words, which he shall speak. Deuteronomy.
Is that what? Is it 18 and 12 or 18 and 19? 18. It's in Deuteronomy 18.
12.
Con,
read that.
Con. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 18, verse 10. There shall not be found among you anyone that maketh his son or his daughter to pass through the fire, or that useth divination.
Or that uses what?
Divination. Or an observer of times.
Or an observer of times, read.
Or an enchanter.
Or what?
Or an enchanter.
Or an enchanter, read.
Or a witch.
Or a what?
Or a witch.
Right, read.
Or a charmer.
Or a charmer.
Or a consulter.
Or a what?
Or a consulter with familiar spirits.
With what?
A consulter with familiar spirits.
Consult with you. Consult with familiar spirits, correct? Right? Read that.
This is the dictionary. Divination. The practice of seeking supernatural means.
Read that again.
The practice of seeking knowledge of the future or the unknown by supernatural means.
Right. So this is the practice of seeking knowledge from supernatural means. Right? So you're getting so-called knowledge from this. What knowledge do you have? Read the precept.
The book of Leviticus chapter 19 verse 31. Regard not them that have familiar spirits.
Do what?
Regard not them that have familiar spirits.
We're not supposed to regard those that have familiar spirits, right, Reed?
Neither seek after wizards.
We're not supposed to seek after wizards or witches or nothing like that. Right, because it's wicked. Well, what do you call yourself? You're seeking after familiar spirits.
I'm going to wait till y'all finish so I can answer.
Okay, continue reading.
To be defiled by them.
To be what?
To be defiled by them.
Right, because you're being defiled by these wicked spirits, right? Read on. Or is that it?
I am Yahweh, your power.
The Most High God is the one who commanded this. Now, you got something to say?
Of course I do.
Which one is it?
First and foremost, I'm going to start off with, we are all gods and we are all the devil, as people speak, right?
Where you get that from?
From knowing thyself.
So you're the devil?
Because don't you have evil thoughts? Don't you do evil acts according to books, according to other people's thoughts?
Does that make you the devil?
I mean, that's what they describe the devil as, devilish acts, right?
Where's that at?
Because we're all fucking human and ain't nobody here. No, I'm just, listen, I get passionate. So sorry. Just as you guys are there. Well, I'm sorry, but I'm not cursing you. I'm cursing because that's just who I am.
I got you.
And nobody gonna,
I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I just asked
deter me from who I am.
Okay,
so I'll try to be as respectful as possible.
I appreciate that.
But just understand that when I speak, I speak with passion. Because just as you guys follow a book, I follow myself.
Okay.
I don't have to study a book to know who I am. I am who I am when I wake up every day. I don't have to abide by what people have wrote. And I'm not disregarding, don't get me wrong now. I'm not disregarding anything y'all believe in. If that's what keeps you out of trouble, that's what you guys believe in, I respect that by all means. Okay. And that's where everything should lie. That's where the division comes.
Gotcha.
Is where, no, I'm sorry. I'm not done. Of course I do. Just as you had two people read and you had to say, of course, that ain't no problem. But let me speak, if you don't mind.
Try to convince it if you can. Because I want to get your point.
Then,
I want to get your point.
I just got to say what I got to say. And if I can't say the way I have to, you're trying to tell me to minimize
all right, well, read it.
You know, I got a club to go to.
This is the book of 1 John. Chapter 3, verse 8. He that committeth sin is of the devil.
What happened?
He that committeth sin is of the devil.
He that commits sin is of the devil. The law tells you not to seek after familiar spirits. That is a law, right? So if you commit sin, you are of the devil, right? If you're not following the law, statutes, and commandments of God, he does not belong to you and you do not belong to him.
That's right.
He will kill you for committing sin. Let me get Romans 6:23, right? Sis, you got to be careful of the people that you hang around because you don't want to get caught up, right? Read that.
The book of Romans chapter 6 and verse 23. For the wages of sin is death.
For the wages of sin is what?
For the wages of sin is death.
Right, and just because it don't come right away, let me get Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. Read what you got,
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 28, verse 1. The wicked flee.
What they do?
The wicked flee.
What they do?
The wicked flee.
What she did?
The wicked flee.
Read.
When no man pursue it.
We just having a conversation. She want to go on and on and on and on.
Let's get it poppin', it's the Prophet Zamar, LOZ soldier, and Yahweh told me, wake up my people, it's almost over. In the synagogue of Satan been faking, we gon' expose them. So is iron rusted, so is his wickedness, they corroded. And John 3:16, the only verse these Christians quoting. I'm looking at them like, what the hell y'all been smoking? The kingdom is